This was my hangout when I came into town. Hell or High Water Brewing. Out for a little walk today. This is an old Highway 29 bridge over the Colorado River in Burnet, Texas, right next to the Lake Buchanan Dam. You can see the new bridge there that replaced this one. We have a few locks of love that have been added to the fencing here. Somebody had a sense of humor and put in a swing in the middle of the bridge. Leaving the bridge, I stopped to photograph the Bluebonnet Dance Tavern. I've long had a fascination for windows and doors and things like that. Next stop was Canyon of the Eagles Resort on Lake Buchanan near Burnet, Texas, where I had a chance to sit down and look at the lake and relax for a little while. Next day, as I was leaving the campground, I immediately had to pull over and make way for a house coming down the road. Arriving in Marble Falls, I found a plaque memorializing Jim Lovett attending the premiere of the movie Apollo 13. I enjoyed walking around town, taking pictures, and ended the day in Dripping Springs at the Salt Lick Barbecue. Well, surprise, surprise, I found another train to ride. This is Austin Steam Train, although today we're running on a diesel locomotive. I'm in the Rippling Stream car, the very last car, so I'll get views out the back, and looking forward to it. Let's see. All right, this is the car I'm in, and it's going to be the very last car, so hopefully we'll get views out the back. I'm sitting in here in my own private lounge. They've got snacks and things up there for us. This is the adult-only car. It makes a difference when you can ride and have some peace and quiet. We're about to get underway. I've closed the door to my private compartment, so it'll be a little quieter while I shoot. So much for being quieter. Okay, we're finally underway. Thank goodness they're not making any more announcements. This is about a 4-hour train ride going to Burnet, Texas. And there's a layover there of an hour or two to give everybody a chance to walk around town and go to a restaurant, just get out and see the town and stuff. We're picking up speed now. We're rolling out of Cedar Park and headed north. Well, Texas seems to be proud of their jails. Sheriff Wallace W. Riddle, Texas' longest serving sheriff, 39 years, 1 month, 1 day. I keep saying Burnet because that's the way we would pronounce it in North Carolina, but here it's Burnet, darn it.
You know how to get on moving equipment? Yep. Okay, the rear brake cylinder is released. Keep it kind of easy. All right, we'll get on that. Okay, so we're in the switch, so 4 more cars. 4 more. 4 more on the 3130. Okay, so now we're going to go down there.
Ooh, here's the part I wanted to see. This is wow.
Going through Liberty Hill right now, and I was looking for the crossing through town that I take going out to the campground. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the station where we're going. What they'll do is drive past and back in to the station from the other direction. So when they're ready to leave out, the next time they can come back out the Y and come back up this fence and head north. Here's the other end of the Y. So we'll be pulling across the road and blocking traffic while they throw the switch. And then back in on this track. So we've got traffic blocked here, and it will be blocked for a while because they're pretty slow about throwing switches and changing directions and doing things. They call it Austin Steam Train, but the steam engine is disassembled and in parts in the yard. So that is being restored right now, and apparently, according to the paperwork, it's been in the process of being restored since 2018. This is one of my favorite photos that I've taken recently. We enjoyed 70-degree weather most days, and then one day it snowed. This is the first time since 2004 that it has snowed this much in Austin, Texas. The locals were really surprised. We are having a snowy day here in Liberty Hill, and I'm probably going to go back inside and enjoy it from inside, but I wanted to come out and get a picture right quick. I left Liberty Hill, Texas for Luckenback, Texas, my next stop. Leaving Liberty Hill, it was a beautiful drive through ranches and through the country and some fog, finally arriving in Marble Falls. And then I continued south from Marble Falls to Johnson City. And from Johnson City to Luckenback, I passed many, many wineries. There must be 100 wineries between Johnson City and FREDERICKSBURG. Luckenback is located to the south of the highway. So we turned on this little narrow road and finally arrived in Luckenback, where I spent the afternoon listening to music.
Got the wineries all over town. Got buses and limos, drive drunk women around.
Luckenback. And their heels in their skirts, and they play in our dirt. I'm a man, a Stonewall man. You got me getting mad, a Stonewall man.
Leaving Luckenback, I drove through Fredericksburg on my way to Kerrville, Texas, which was going to be my final destination. That's a good central location for seeing all of the surrounding towns that I wanted to visit. Fredericksburg has about 4 blocks that they call the Arts and Entertainment District, which is bars, restaurants, and dance halls, and bed and breakfast places. So I've heard about it for years and years and years. I definitely wanted to come and visit Fredericksburg. Unfortunately, most everything was shut down or had limited serving. You could get food or drinks to go because of the COVID virus and the Texas governor's rules and regulations for what businesses could operate and what businesses could not. But still, I enjoyed the day walking up and down the street, sightseeing, and taking pictures. This is Mountain Cross Park in Fredericksburg. I've been touring Fredericksburg today. I went up to Enchanted Rock. It was closed. They're having a private hunt. Enchanted Rock is about 20 miles north of Fredericksburg. I knew it was closed before I went, but I wanted to drive up there and see it. This is the best view I had of it from a nearby hill. And this is a view in the other direction, just looking out across Texas. I went to Luckenback, Texas on Tuesday, and today I went to the Luckenback Outpost, which is in Fredericksburg, and on down the street to Hondo's for lunch. All 3 of those properties are owned by the same family.
Welcome to Luckenback Outpost, Fredericksburg, Texas.
All right, we came into the Luckenback Outpost in downtown Fredericksburg, and this is Gloria. She's making the first beer draw of the day. For who else? Me. These are some of the photos I took walking around town, and just another view of downtown Fredericksburg. There were several old buildings, old construction, rock, very ornate, fun to look at. This is the National Museum of the Pacific War. Everybody in the South had chairs like these on their front porch when I was growing up. Fredericksburg's German heritage is on display around town.